Welcome to Wizards Outlook. Spoke to some of you a little bit earlier during the games preview. Rejoined by Raymond Lyons, Curto Dudley Jr. I'm Wilson Tarpe Jr. Welcome again to Wizards Outlook. Bradley Beal hit a very tough shot, deliver a game winner. Outstanding defense on that last possession by Anthony Gill to contest DeMar DeRozan, and the Wizards escape 102-100. They start this season 2-0. Ray, we'll start with you. Just your thoughts on this one, and then we'll get to Cardell.
Man, if the Wizards can find a way to stop fouling, this was over a long time ago. That was and then outside of their first quarter defense, man, I have no complaints, to be perfectly honest, man. Got a little sloppy with the ball at times, but this was a quality win, man. I love the way Bradley Beal has played these last two games. He's picking his spots beautifully, playing defense. His defense has been incredible these first two games, man. And he's letting everybody else get theirs, but then when it's winning time, he shows up. Man, I can't say enough about how he's performed, man. Hopefully this continues, because if he keeps this up, this team can go places, man. Then their depth really showed today. They had multiple guys have their turns throughout the game. Kuz, he was going early. Porzingis had his stretch. Will Barton had a stretch. Then of course Bradley Beal closed it. But yeah, man, this a well-rounded team. And they got a lot of versatility, a lot of depth. And yeah, they performed really well these first two games. Again, it's a work in progress. It's not perfect, but they're making strides in the right direction.
Cardell.
Yeah, yeah, it was just a balanced attack. Balanced offensive attack. They're showing how deep their roster is, like what we spoke during training camp. They're a lot deeper than what people realize. A lot of guys can get it going offensively and carry the team in stretches. You know what I mean? And we know Bill can do it for a game if needed. Kuz can do it for the majority of the game, so can KP. So, it's a great luxury to have. But they played outstanding defense, man. Like Ray said, just keeping them off the line. Listen, for a number of these guys playing consistent defense is foreign. So I expect them to put certain guys on the line at the beginning of the season. As the season goes, I'm gonna be expecting them not to do that. They also did a hell of a job of keeping Vucevic and Drummond off the boards. You know what I'm saying? Drummond gave him trouble when he came in the first half, and that's how they were able to kind of get the lead and stay right there. But then they kept their composure, which is something that they didn't do last year. After that strong start, they kept their composure, they kept their poise, and they just stayed with it. They stayed tough. They stayed mentally tough. They stayed emotionally tough. They just stayed in it, and they were able to close it out. Self-inflicted wounds, the turnover 17. I think Bill had 5. They got to turn that down. You know what I'm saying? Because the Bulls are wounded. Even though it's a good win, it's a playoff team, they're wounded. But for Washington to get where I know they're trying to go, they can't keep giving the teams, especially the good teams, the playoff caliber teams, opportunities to beat them. That just won't happen, man. And even on that last play, I know Bill got mad at Gill because he felt Gill when it comes to the ball, which he should have. He should have, he kept fading and stuff. You gotta be alert. You gotta be ready. You on the floor for a reason. It's money time. This game. You know what I'm saying? But Bill got to throw a better pass. So you know what I'm saying? That Caruso's gonna hound you, so you gotta get that thing out quicker and put more oomph on it. You know what I mean? So that's what it is, man. I love the production for Kuz. He played much better all around. His defense was much better. That was key. And back to Bill, man. Look, he had 5 turnovers, but he had 8 assists. You can see what he's doing because he don't have to score 30 every game for this team just to be in it. You know what I'm saying? And look, man, his defense is outstanding. The 2 games, like he's playing all NBA defense, and I don't think people understand that. Like he's getting stops. He's sitting down. He's stripping the ball. He's taking charges. He's getting back, blocking shots. He's doing everything well-rounded, dog. And it's refreshing to see because that's what the standard is for the talent that he is. When you're the franchise guy, you got to lead on both ends. There's no excuse not to. In this area, it became commonplace where, man, if I'm putting up big numbers offensively, I don't have to exert that much energy defensively. And I'm like, not what we grew up on. You saw the best do it on both ends, night in, night out. So, he's starting to bring that. Roy is missing consistent from mid range. He gives them a different look with Kuz and all that KP and all those guys. They either 3-pointer for the most part or at the basket. Rui's the in between guy. And that throws a lot of defenses off. You can tell he threw the Bulls off a lot with his production. And because it's different when you're in the game and things move so fast. You check in and you're expecting 3-pointers mentally, but now he's not even trying to go out there. He's in the mid range and he's consistent. You know what I'm saying? That's hard to deal with, man. And I also gotta give Will Barton and Dylan Rice some love, though. That like Mr. Solid veterans. Look at the beginning of the fourth, Will was hitting some big shots to keep the Wizards out in front. Delon Wright, the passing, the timely shots, the rebounding, the strips. Just solid, Mr. Solid. That's my nickname for him. He's just Mr. Solid. There's nothing he can't do. Is he great at one thing, maybe outside of defense? No. But he don't hurt you at all because he can do everything. And he's solid at everything. And that's what the Wizards needed, man. And to beat the top teams, the playoff teams like the Bulls, you're going to need those guys, man. Porzingis got to stay out of foul trouble, man. He got to look. They get very small when he's out the game. So, he got to find a way to. I know that last call, DeRozan jumped into him. Refs gonna be refs, man. But it was still 5 other fouls where it was just him just being out of position, and he got to clean that up, man, against the good teams. But all in all, man, impressive win, 2-0. You'll take it. See what's up in Cleveland on Sunday.
Facts. Player of the game for you guys. Start with you, Cardell, and then Ray.
I'm gonna go with Bill for the execution down the stretch to win it. I know Kuz put up big numbers, but the way Bill closed was crazy, especially how he came right back after the turnover. That could have messed him up. He could have been in front, threw up a bad shot. He stayed calm, and I like the fact when that last shot, he didn't do the pick and roll stuff like move. If you in the lead score, you don't need to screen. Like, just give me space. I'm gonna cook this boy, and that's what he did. And he delivered, man. So big time play, my big time player.
Ray.
Yeah, man, I second that. Bill, man, was because of what he did on both sides of the floor. Just a well-rounded game, scoring, setting guys up. What more could you want from him?
All right, X Factor. Start with you, Ray, and then Cardell.
It's a little crowded. Sheesh. I guess I go with Kuz. He got it going early and kind of he kind of like really held him down when the Bulls were making their run. He kind of he was the one that put it on his shoulders, and then he hit some timely shots down the stretch as well.
Yeah, I'm a roll with Kuz as well. 26 and 6 on 50% shooting is nothing to sneeze at. That's a hell of a game. Like I said, he was much better defensively today. You didn't really see him getting blown by and scoring on like he did against Indiana, man. So I got to give him credit for that. He bounced back in a major way. So that lets me know he knew what it was after the game, or at least the coaching staff let him know what it was. And, he corrected that. Now we just got to see if he's persistent on that and moving forward.
All right, as always, man, appreciate y'all that tune in and spend time with us after games with Wizards Outlook. Go through some of these comments real quick before we get out of here. Maya, appreciate you always the first one to comment. I feel like give us last 3 possessions with this emoji. Barton Wright feels promising that combo.
That Gil, hey, look, man. Gil, clearly he was out there for defensive purposes, but hey, man, this is that was a foreign territory to be out there doing money time. So you gotta forgive him.
Big E Steve, great team effort. This came while you guys were talking about sharing your takes on the game. Refs were bailing the Bulls out of some possessions. They missed goaltending.
No, you can't say that, dog. It goes both ways. They were attacking.
Hmm.
The Wizards
They,
shot more. The Wizards shooting threes. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, jumpers. It is what it is.
still with the refs. This is when you guys were talking earlier. I think you guys addressed Gill already again. Going in, again, a lot of that starts with somebody was in foul trouble. So
Yeah,
that
but why not get him in right now? So later in the season, he's ready.
yep. So it's not for him. Area 11T, nice win. A little worried about how other teams going runs once Denny leaves the floor. Hopefully we change that and start blowing teams out.
They go on runs when he on the floor. I don't know what he's talking about.
Showing some love to Denny. Biggie Steve said coolest player of the game. X Factor was Brad.
Yeah, all right.
Kuz his threes helped out. Kuz needs to do a little better on defense. What that body should at least do though. If it doesn't eat too much of his offense in terms of his energy. But yes, of course, X Factor. Danny got to be the X Factor this season because the defense just looks different without him out there. With him out there.
Like, and then go back to my comment for Cruz. Yo, you're supposed to be tired of the damn game. Like, you're supposed to be tired. You're supposed to exert energy, do it both. What the hell are they saving energy for? The club? I just don't understand that mindset. And I'm not getting on her. I'm just saying, like, it's become commonplace for people to accept that. That's bull. You got to play both ends. What's the point of giving 30? You giving up 30. Then you ain't bringing
Sounds like
nothing.
zero.
You cancel out. Yeah, you even out. So you ain't do nothing.
This is
So
this you
no,
got
man.
the defense will earn Denny lots of minutes, but Rui gets more opportunities with the second unit. Long season, both will get fair opportunities. Just take them. Here's what
And
both
that's
of
why I
them will
think
bring to the table.
that's why I think Denny's starting to cover up if Cool having one of his nights like he did with the Pacers. You know what I'm saying? Like, but the problem is what happens when you face like the Clippers. You don't got no help. Or the Bucks, you don't have any help. Like you gotta be able to stand on your own. Or it's gonna be a long night.
For sure. Again, long season to go. You got 80 games left. It's 2-0. We've been here before when they've got off the decent starts, but again, this feels a little bit different in terms of how it's been. And again, Brad's had two outstanding games, which is again that's the biggest
Yeah.
thing. You can't find anything that if you're going to
Not
get paid like that, you haven't given anybody any reason to say a damn thing about you. I can't get mad at it. First two games, I really can't get mad at it. Like no one can say anything. Picking his spots, delivered when needed.
Hmm.
Like you said, even with the 5 turnovers, facilitating at times. Like,
being unselfish.
yeah,
Like I think he had 13 coming in the fourth, and he was chilling.
yeah.
Cruz eat, Rui eat, Will Barton go ahead, Monte like, KP, like, and that's the beauty of it. You know what I'm saying? So, but he know what it is. Like, yeah, he got to lead. He got to elevate the team. That's what that contract is for. So, so far, like when you say no complaints, I mean nothing. I don't want to hear nothing from
Bro, I
nobody.
can't find anything. Like, I was about to tweet it out earlier. Like, through 2 games, you got to go make something up. Like, I'll challenge anything. Like, I'm ready to challenge anything somebody has to say negative about him through 2 games. Now, again, there's 80 games left, but through the first two, he's Teflon. Through two. We'll see how this goes. Like Cardo said, they're on the road, tough game on Sunday. In Cleveland against a tough Cavalier team. I'm gonna put this in the
Yeah,
chat one time. Just a reminder: come hang out with us, watch away games on the playback. On playback, it's really simple. We got a room on playback. I put the link in there. If you guys follow us on social media, that we'll put that out. The day that it happens as well. Again, we love talking to you guys here. We know you're gonna watch the game. We're clearly gonna watch the game. Come watch it with us, and then we'll still get the Wizards outlook afterwards. All right, so Cardell and Ray can get home. We'll see you guys Sunday evening. Thanks for spending time with us this evening.